What's up, Orange Slices, and welcome back to Pokemon Black and White 2. In the last episode, we made it here to Undella Town, and today we're going to be exploring this place, as well as Undella Bay and maybe the route to the south. I don't know how much time we'll have for, but we'll find out as we go. If you actually step up there, you will have a rival battle, and I really don't want to do that just yet. So instead, we're going to do a little bit of exploring of this town, and then head on to the routes that surround it, in the hopes of catching our latest team member, which is actually going to be Altaria, because I was surprised by the large amount of people that actually liked Altaria as well. This guy here, I don't actually know what he's looking for, just some kind of rare item, and I really don't know what it is, so I don't know, maybe you know, but I'll look it up at some other point in time. But let's just see if there's any other items over here. I was actually expecting there to be something back here, but I guess there isn't anything, unless that was an item and I just totally... No, there isn't anything up here. What am I guess I'm just seeing things that aren't actually there, but I don't know. I was hoping there'd be... Oh, there it is. There's an item. It's a berry juice, whatever that does. I've never even heard of that item before, which isn't surprising because I haven't heard of a lot of things in Pokemon, I guess. So, over here we've got a thing called the Marine Tube, I believe. I don't know, it didn't pop up with the name, but we actually can't do anything here just yet. And yes, it is the Marine Tube because this dude will be here, this janitor man. Oh, I'll be finished with the cleaning soon. Please wait until then. Alright, I'll go ahead and wait. Guess we can't go through the tube unless he's done cleaning, so must be some pretty important cleaning. Someone must have chunked on there or something. Something pretty bad must have gone down there. But anyway, there are a couple of items to find around here. First of all is this heart scale by this villa sort of place that we can't even enter. There's actually three options that we can go through here. You can first of all go to the north, where you'll find a rival battle, and then head on towards Lacunosa Town, I think, which is actually where we're supposed to go to progress in the story. Whoa! Whoa, is this Yancy again? We found another Yancy place to talk to her. What? So you listen to music kinda often, don't you? I like music too. It makes me smile just listening to it. Oops! I gotta get back to work again, because apparently I can't go for 2 seconds without working. Great. I'm actually kind of curious to know what she works in now, but basically, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but you gotta step on certain parts of the world to actually activate those little cutscenes there, so maybe eventually I'll do the whole, like, I'll just wrap them all up, but as for now, I don't really know where they all are, so I've just been pretty much getting lucky with them to an extent. So there's another heart scale, and we've actually moved on to Undella Bay, where actually we could catch our water-type Pokemon here as well, but just a little spoiler. I guess, you know what, the voting's over, so I guess I could just spoil it now, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray Repel first. As you guys know, I did a little bit of a voting last episode as to which water-type Pokemon you guys would like me to use, and it was basically between Frillish, Jellicent, Staryu or Starmie, and Walrein, and its pre-evolutions Feel and Celio, I think, or something like that. And the voting was actually pretty close between two of them, and that would be Starmie and Walrein. However, I have made up my mind, and I'm going to go with my gut feeling and actually go for Walrein. Now, Walrein you can actually find here in Undella Bay, however you can only find it here in winter, so I know that winter is actually coming up pretty soon. I could just change my emulator's time and make it, you know, 2 days forward, but I'm actually just going to wait it out because winter is actually only 2 days away as far as Pokemon goes. It starts up on the 1st of December, so I'm actually just going to wait it out, you know, put a little space between Altaria and Walrein because I think we're going to be getting Altaria in this episode later on, so let's hope so. I don't know, but for now, we're actually just going to be exploring Undella Bay, and let's start off by going up here, I guess. What's this dude doing? If you want to pass here, you gotta defeat me and my Roggenrola, and we're sturdy as a rock. But my Roggenrola and I only battled strong trainers. That is my and my Roggenrola's policy. Sturdy as a rock. Alright, well, guess we can't do anything there. Unless, I don't know, I think you gotta do some sort of Team Plasma event before you can battle that dude, so we're just gonna keep going on and battling all the rest of the trainers that are around this area. Whoa, it's a rippling water. You know what, I'm kind of curious to see what's in there. It's probably going to be a pretty high level Pokemon anyway, so we can battle it with Tesla for some levels. Whoa, it's Jellicent, one of the Pokemon that didn't make the cut, and it's actually not that high level, but I'm pretty sure you can get anything from level like 25 to 40, so Jellicent, you know, you're really cool. Actually, he was the first option I had, but I don't know, Walrein just seems like a less used Pokemon, and it seems pretty cool. I don't know, I've never used one before, so can we please battle this dude? Thank you. Jellicent, it's the Pringles man. If you actually have a female one, it looks completely different. Actually reminds me a little bit of Mrs. Puff, even though it is a jellyfish and not really a pufferfish. It just, for some reason, reminds me of Mrs. Puff, I guess. But yeah, they're both really cool Pokemon, male and female. I mean, there's no difference in stats or anything, but they just both look really cool. One of them is pink, one of them is blue. Same with Frillish. They're just both really cool looking Pokemon, I guess. I feel like they were pretty well designed. So, I don't know, I really like them, even though a lot of people hate on the 5th gen Pokemon. I think most of them are pretty cool. There are obviously some that I don't like, but hey, oh my god, it's this feel! Look at it, this is exactly why, look, it's so cute! I want one, like, right now. But, I guess I don't want one right now because I'm waiting out until winter, which is only 2 days away. So, you know what, I take that back. I don't want it right now, I want it in 2 days. So, let's Energy Ball away this Wailmer dude, and hopefully, I don't even know, but there it goes. Bambi and Tesla actually getting really good levels here on these routes because obviously there's mainly water trainers, so mainly them getting some training since they are grass and electric types. So let's go ahead and go into this place, and oh my gosh, there's a Wailmer. Wailmer was actually one that some people actually suggested as well. I've never used one personally, but I just don't like Wailord. It's so big and strong and manly, but I just don't like it. I don't know. It's just a weird Pokemon. It's a giant whale. I mean, I don't know. Just kind of weird. I don't like Wailmer. That's really all I have to say about it. But we're gonna go ahead and battle a couple of more swimming dudes and swimming girls, maybe. I don't know. I don't think there's that many trainers left around here. So, yeah. Basically, if you want to catch a Wailmer slash whatever, not Wailmer, this guy, Celio, Spheal, or Walrein, you can only do it around winter, and it's actually not even that rare. It's at a 30% rate of catching it. So, the other Pokemon you can find here, however, I believe it's just Frillish, Mantike, and Basculins, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can catch Basculins here, actually, but definitely a lot of Mantikes around here. So if you want a Mantike, you can definitely catch one here, and also get yourself a Splash Plate, and also splash around in the water with this girl. I don't even know what we're standing on right now, but I guess it's just the shallow part of the ocean, because we're sort of standing on sand, sort of. And there's a Pellistorm. Doesn't everybody love Pellistorm? Pellistorm was actually one Pokemon that I thought about as well before I decided on my whole team, but you know what? I think Altaria is really cool, so I'm going to go for that. And there's Starmie, actually, another reject of, not really reject, but another loser of the voting sort of thing. I don't remember exactly what the voting was, but it was actually pretty close between Starmie and Walrein. I think at about a margin of like 15 votes or something, 10 to 15 votes. It's actually not that small, but still, it was pretty close, because Frillish didn't actually get that many, I guess, so either way, I really wanted to use Walrein anyway. Starmie would have been cool, but I guess I was more lenient towards Walrein anyway, so I guess that's kind of cool that you guys agreed there, but we're going to go ahead and surf the 7 seas once again. I think that does it for Undella Bay, so we're going to head back to the town over here and just continue on surfing down here, actually, because I don't think there's anything, yeah, there's nothing over here, so yeah, this is where we called Yancy earlier. Repel finally wears off. That actually took a really long time. Whoa! What is going on with this crazy fog here? It's pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, look at that. Just this intense fog is coming over the town, I guess. I think we're reaching Silent Hill, guys. I'm a little bit scared that we might actually be getting close to Silent Hill, because it's not a good place to be. I actually played Silent Hill 2, I believe, over on a stream at some point around Halloween, and I didn't really like the game that much. It just kind of felt like I don't know, like a weird Resident Evil kind of game. I don't know which one came first, to be honest. I don't really care. I just didn't like it that much. It wasn't really that scary either, so I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and send out Pumbaa on this Lopunny here, because Pumbaa hasn't actually been getting that much action recently, now that I realize. Really falling under-leveled compared to the rest of the team here at level 38. So that kind of sucks for Pumbaa, but I don't know. He's going to be used a lot more as we get towards other trainers and such, because actually I don't really know, since the last gym Pumbaa will actually be at a disadvantage, so I don't know. I guess you guys, I'll leave it up to you guys to guess what that could be, because I don't really want to spoil it, even though most of you probably know since you played the game farther than I have, or I don't know, maybe you watched the Japanese playthrough, or anyone else in the world on YouTube playing this game, you would know what the last gym is. But as far as this goes, I guess I'm not going to spoil it, and this fog could get pretty annoying pretty fast. Now in this route, this is Route 14, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, I guess, but I'm pretty sure it's 14. Now in here, you can actually find a couple of pretty cool Pokemon. First of all, being Absol, which a lot of people actually said that I should use Absol instead of Umbreon, but I just like Umbreon. There's something about Umbreon that I really like, and it's just a cool Pokemon in general. I know that Absol might be a little bit stronger, get better moves maybe for Dark type, but I just like Umbreon, and I've never used one before, and I've never used actually Espeon or Umbreon, so that's something that I've always wanted to do. So you know what? I did it, and now I guess in a future playthrough I'm free to use Absol if I want, I guess, but I don't know if I will. But there goes that clown guy, Girder. Girder always reminded me of a clown because it's got a clown nose. I don't know why, but you can actually also find Alterias in here, which is why I'm even going down here, because going down here is actually completely optional. There's just a couple of trainers that you can battle, but you cannot actually progress further than this because that's where Black City is, and I think Black City / White Forest is actually post-game in this game. So let's go ahead and Volt Switch out of this Lilligant, and you know what? I'm probably just going to cut this battle because usually these battles take way too long, so let's just choose our moves here and get on with it. And there we go, that battle's finally over. Blue somehow ended up taking part because that was one annoying Lilligant. I always have such trouble with Lilligants, I don't know. It pretty much Basculin killed Emboar on the first turn, so couldn't really use any fire moves on it to kill it right off the bat. So it had Teeter Dance, and Teeter Dance somehow confuses every single Pokemon out on the battlefield in a triple battle, so that kind of sucked, and so everyone kind of died to confusion, but whatever. We finally beat the battle anyway. It took me like 3 minutes, because triple battles, I don't know. I just don't like them. I guess that's just personal opinion, but you know what? I'm going to stick to it. I don't like triple battles, so let's go ahead and take out this Staryu with a nice Electro Ball. You know what? You were nice while you lasted, Staryu, but you weren't good enough. Speaking of Buizel here, or now that I look at it, Buizel can actually be found in this route, which is a little bit fun because, I don't know, I guess Buizel's just a weird Pokemon. I never used one before, but it's pretty much the water type of 4th gen, you know, the one that everyone uses, sort of. So, anyway, there's a nice Mewtwo. I don't really want a Mewtwo. It's a little Mickey Mouse looking fighting type thing. It's actually pretty cool. I meant to use one in my original playthrough of the game, or in the playthrough of the original game, Black and White, but I ended up going for Vinny because it was more powerful, and I guess looking back at it now, I would have used, oh my goodness, a rotation battle? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose this, but yeah, I meant to use Mewtwo originally. I'm surprised. Tesla actually did really well in that battle. Well, I'm not really surprised, but, I mean, Tesla is pretty high level, but still did really well, and somehow Blue is evolving, even though he's not even part of the team. But, hey, that's great. Blue, you know what? You deserve this, because you pretty much stood around and did nothing, so for being such a great HM slave, surfing us around and whatever, you get to turn into an Azumarill, I guess, even though you're not even part of the team. You know, whatever. I don't even know. Azumarill's kind of cool looking, though. I'll give him that. Looks like an egg thing. Actually reminds me of a Digimon. I forget which one, though. But anyway, this is actually the exit to this route. That's already in. There's just a bunch of dudes standing around. I don't know what they're doing, but they're dancing for no reason. Someday they'll disappear for no reason, but for now they're just dancing, and they won't let you go down to Black City. So pretty sure Black City / White Forest is post-game in this game, so can't go down there until the post-game. And let's hope that we find our Pokemon that I'm looking for, and nope, it's not Absol, but like I said, Absol is in this route. The last Pokemon that I believe I didn't mention is in here that's new is actually Golduck, which you can catch if you want to. It's a nice water type, but I am looking for Altaria, like I said, so let's hope that I find it soon, because you can actually find Altarias and Swablues here, and I guess Drifblim as well. I didn't even know that, but as per usual, I find every single Pokemon available here except the one I want. I don't really care if I get a Swablu or an Altaria. I'm fine with either one, just as long as I can actually find one anytime now, please. There we go. There's a nice little Swablu, a male one too. I don't really care what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and do whatever attack I can on this. It's level 33, so it's actually pretty low compared to the rest of our team. But you know what? I don't really care. You can actually catch Altaria itself at a pretty higher level than... I think you can catch Altaria around level 40, actually. So it would be pretty up to date with our team. But I don't really care what level it is. I just want to kill it, I guess. Great. Finally, we find another one. Still at level 33. I don't really care. At this point, I'm just going to catch it. So, let's go for a Thunder Wave and just throw as many Pokeballs as we can. Because really, wow, that took way longer than I expected it to. So, we're going for a Thunder Wave, and we're going to just go for, let's go for a Heal Ball. Why not? If we catch it, then whatever. It doesn't even need healing anyway. I don't really think we're going to catch it in this Heal Ball, but you know what, it's worth a shot. And look at that, I guess we do catch it, so great. We have a Swablu in a Heal Ball. I've actually already got a nickname in mind for this one, so I don't know, I'm just going to go ahead and nickname it. And it's one that, I don't really know, it's just kind of cool. It's a cool nickname that I thought of a while ago because I've been watching so much of the Dragon Ball lately. And that is going to be Nimbus, much like the Nimbus Cloud. So there we go. Next team member is Nimbus the Swablu. So that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Next time we're going to head to the north of Undella Town. So thank you for watching and see you all then.